it's Laynie and welcome to my channel. If you are new to my channel, I am so excited that you are here, and if you are returning to my channel, thank you so much. If you are new, I start every video with a question to help me get to know you guys better and to help you get to know me better, because I want this all to be about having a true community here on my channel. I want to hear what you guys are reading or what you would recommend. Leave a book you are currently reading or have read recently down below. Truthfully, you guys, I have been a lazy pants lately and I have not been reading, but I really want to start reading again, so I want to hear what you guys are reading or what you would recommend. Full face, or at least pretty much a full face of new products, and I'm talking like lots and lots of new products. So if you want to see everything I try out and how it worked for me, then just keep watching. So for some reason my dog is freaking out in the background, so I do apologize. I already did my eyes and I went with a very bold wing today, which I don't usually do, but I'm feeling sassy. I am going to start with my brows. This is the Maybelline Tattoo Brow Pen. It says it has a 24-hour wear. Wow, okay. And this is unique, you guys. Look at the end of it. To use, angle micro comb tip across brows and draw hair-like strokes from anchor to tail. I'm going to start at the bottom. Oh, okay. I'm going to follow my hair pattern. I'm going to try to kind of just draw a line. I usually create the shape of my brow first. The color of this is a little odd. On my skin, it's coming across, no joke, rose toned. That's weird. And I'm not gonna shape the top like I normally would, because this is kind of difficult. It's sort of dry. It's really weird. It looks pink against my skin. I was so hopeful for this. Usually I would carve out the top of my brow too when I'm using a pomade or a pencil, but I'm going to avoid that so I can get more of that hair-like look. Like, I love the idea of this. I do love how like fluffy and hair-like the front of my brow looks, but you guys, I don't know if you can see this on camera. In real life, the color is purple. The color is purple on my eyebrow. Hard pass. My brows are looking just terrible today. Terrible. Oh man. Okay. That was so disappointing. I mean, that's not even worth $2 in my opinion, let alone $8. I did pick up this Revlon Color Stay Brow Tint, and it has a very sharp, like a winged liner tip. And I have been loving this. The color is nice. This is in soft brown, and I've been using this to do the hair-like strokes in the front. And I love this so much more. I mean, the color is nice. And I go in with my pomade first, so I have a more full outer 3/4 of the brow, and then just fluff the front with this. Next, I'm going to try a little sample size of the Becca Evermatte Poreless Priming Perfector. I've really been wanting to hunt for a really good mattifying primer. I have oily skin. I want something that is going to let me wear those more glowy foundations, because I really only get oily in the T-zone. I mean, I get real oily in the T-zone. I want to glow. I want to wear pretty skin-like glowy foundations, and with my skin type, I usually cannot get away with it. I like to put a little bit here, and then I powder here, because does anyone else have to wear sunglasses when driving and then get those horrible marks in their foundation? I'm like, oh, darn you. That is a very mattifying primer. I feel the life being sucked out of my skin currently. The full size comes in at $38, and it says it's targeted for oil control. It's a targeted oil control primer that perfects and minimizes pores for up to 12 hours, which would be really amazing, because I will say usually foundations for me start to struggle, at least most of them really start to struggle after 8 hours. Here's the struggle with mattifying primers. They make your skin feel so dry. Like, I feel very dehydrated at this moment. I mean, that is probably the most mattifying feeling I've ever felt in any product before. Whew, I'm matte. Next up is a product I am very excited for. This is hot off the press. I saw it on Trend Mood and I was like, oh, I must try that. You guys, I recommend following Trend Mood, but I also don't recommend following Trend Mood because it makes me want to try everything new that's coming out. You guys, the packaging on this is so beautiful and luxurious. Look at this. Oh my gosh. Tell me that is not the most luxurious, beautiful thing you've ever seen in your entire life. Like, this is something you just want to set out and like let everybody see in your beauty room. This is the Stila Lingerie Soufflé Skin Perfecting Color. Now, here's the thing. It only has 8 shade ranges, which I would put in the very not impressive category, but, not that I know anything about Stila or where their mindset is, but I would hope that they're smart enough to know that in 2018, almost 2019, that's not going to cut it. That's why I don't think this is really meant to be a foundation, because it did say when I was reading about it that it is supposed to be a very light, medium coverage, just like your skin, but better. So shade ranges are supposed to match several different shades of skin tone. So that's the only reason where I'm like, okay. Don't know if we can fully compare this to a normal foundation shade range. Almost how you would think of, like, I feel like, in my opinion, BB creams, CC creams oftentimes can kind of get away with not having as many shade options because they're not meant to sit on the skin like a foundation. They're meant to more blend into your skin. Does anybody agree? Or let me know down below, because I definitely feel like, I would hope Stila being my necklace is all tangled up here. This one always does that. I would just hope that Stila would know better if this was your typical foundation, that they should offer more foundation shades. So I'm gonna give it a try. I accidentally picked the Fair Light #1. I actually wanted to pick up light so that I could try wearing this in both the winter and the summer. So if it comes across light on me, I'm probably going to switch out colors. I do have a damp sponge here. This is also new to me. This is the Morphe sponge, which I've never used before, and I'm debating on how to put this on since it isn't like a typical foundation. Woo! It is so moussey, you guys. When I pulled that tab off, it is a souffle. Wow, okay. You know, you read that word and you know what it means, and you read the word mousse and you know what it means, but then you open it and it still's like, okay, this is a true mousse. I'm actually just gonna take what's on this little part here. I'm gonna try the right side with a damp sponge. Since this is a very light coverage, I don't know how it's gonna apply with the sponge. Let me see if it recommends a way to put it on, because ew. It says with your favorite complexion, you guys. What in the hell? This has not been, literally I can just go like this and it just, totally wiped off my face. That was the strangest foundation application in, all of my years wearing makeup. Okay, let's try this. Okay, so with the brush, it is blending out. It was really odd, you guys. I have never had that happen. It's kind of doing it again. That looks horrible. Oh my. So it must not be meshing with the primer, but could you like put that on the product? I'm just going to take it off and start over. So this video is not going at all how I expected it to. Cleaning off my brush, cleaning off my sponge, because I like to prime. Stila, I don't think I should have to buy your primer, Stila. I went in with the Smashbox Primer Water. A little more. And I'm reading right from Ulta's website, from what Stila says, how to use. Blend into skin with fingers or your favorite complexion tool. It doesn't say you have to use anything in particular. Okay, this still is not working. The sponge is definitely a no-go. Do not use a sponge. Trying to keep an open mind here. Blend it in. But here's my thing. I'm thinking, okay, without a mattifying primer, is this going to last my oily skin all day? Even though I washed my hands before this and then I just sanitized, I just don't prefer getting my fingers all messy. I do feel like it's finally cooperating. It must have just been that you really Cannot use anything besides a water-based primer for this. I mean, it looks like my skin but prettier, honestly. Like, it says light coverage, so I knew it wouldn't be anything crazy. I want to see if it's buildable. I'm not having high hopes. I don't think you could build up with your fingertips because I feel like it's just going to pull off anything that's underneath. So you just have to kind of stipple it over top. I'm very curious about how this is going to wear all day. Very curious. I'm not going to have a full day's wear today, and I didn't really intend to use this as something, you know, to wear when I'm having a super long day at work, but let me bring it in close so you can see what's going on. My skin does look really pretty. It has a nice cooling feel. My pores do look nice, but I'm very disappointed that I can't wear a mattifying primer underneath. Okay, ladies and gents, I did use the Tarte Shape Tape under the eye, and I was able to blend it out with the sponge over top, which, whew, thank goodness. I must say, Jaclyn Hill, I love your channel. You talk about the sponge all the time, but I think this sponge is trash, you guys. It's one of those that when you're applying it to your face, you feel like you're applying it with one of those balls we used to play with at recess for kickball. I mean, it's like very dense. And it just, like, do you hear it? The Beauty Blender never sounds like that when I use it, so not my favorite. I did pick up the new Tarte Shape Tape Double Duty Beauty Powder Foundation because I do love powder over top because I'm an oily skin gal, like I've mentioned 55 million times. This necklace is the bane of my existence right now. This came in at $32, and you guys, I hate to have this video be like so negative, but I feel like they skimped us on the product in here. There's 0.39 ounces, which, like, who knows what that means until you see it. When I pulled it out of the packaging, I'm like, ooh, that's a decent sized package there. And then you realize it's all packaging. Here's the actual product. Here is the package. If I was actually using this for a foundation and not just setting foundation, I would use this up in a heartbeat. Yeah, if I had to use this to cover like imperfections, discoloration, I would think it would not last more than, honestly, like if I was wearing it most days, a couple of weeks, maybe. I don't think that's okay. That's a little expensive for not much going on there. Okay, bronzer and blusher on. That was not anything new. I must say everything is blending out over top of this souffle very nicely. I actually am impressed. Once it dries down, it seems to really stay put, and I haven't had any trouble with patchiness or problems blending over top, so that's really good. So maybe this is turning around into something positive. What is next? Because I just have so many products. Okay, so the next thing is something I am, how many times can I say excited? Okay, this one I am really pumped about and very hopeful that it will work out because I don't feel like that many YouTubers can be stretching the truth. I did pick up the Reezy Highlight by Anastasia, Beverly Hills, because, oh my gosh, you guys, when it arrived and I opened it, I was like, oh, it is as beautiful as they say. And it does seem like it's a color that can work for most skin tones, or maybe not. It does look a little bit dark on me. This is one of those that I do feel like you kind of have to build up to really make it pop. Okay, from the front, I don't think there's too much of a cast, but I do feel like it's like just almost too deep for my skin tone. So I'm going to take my blush brush and I'm just going to blend the two together. I don't know how I feel about it. Could I be the first YouTuber in history to say, I don't know if I'm in love with this? I'm going to take a fan brush and try to just like pop a little bit on top. It's not glittery. It's not glittery, hallelujah, but I don't know. Not sure on that one, you guys. So not sure. The next thing is something that I'm like, girl, you're buying it. It probably will never work with your skin type, but I still had to try it. It's the iconic London Prep Set Glow. This is in the lighter shade. It's so beautiful. I've seen this on Instagram so many times, and I was like, I have to try it. I don't care if it'll never work for my skin type. I'm gonna try it. Prep Set Glow, $25 in the shade Original. Oh wow, lady, that was really hard to figure out. Close your eyes and use sweeping motions, mist evenly across your face. Allow to dry and get ready for some beauty sleep. What? I would never put this on before bed. I guess maybe if I want to feel a little. Okay, so it says you can wear it under makeup, alone, with makeup. So always do a test spray or 4. Okay, the mister is not terrible, but I feel like the formula is maybe a little heavy compared to some of my other setting sprays, and I do see a few spots where I left a few marking marks. It smells heavenly. It did leave a really nice glow to my skin. Okay, I was kind of scared that this was going to leave like a really greasy, glittery kind of finish, but I look radiant. A new mascara. This is the Snap Mascara by Maybelline, and I got the Pitch Black, and it says Smooth Clump Free Formula. The packaging is super adorable. I will say I feel like it has kind of a young vibe, not super sophisticated vibe, but you know, we all have different styles that we like. The wand is very intriguing. I think I like this mascara. I think I really like this formula. You guys, mascara, no mascara. I think my lashes look really good. I think a couple coats of this and you will be looking so good. I'm literally blown away by this mascara. I'm going to try to zoom you in when I'm editing. You guys, this is totally beating out Carbon Black Mascara, Lash Paradise. This is so good. I have mentioned this lipstick before, but I'm obsessed with the Joa I'm Your Jelly Bae Matte Gel Lipstick. This formula feels so good. It does dry down. It is matte. It's not uncomfortable matte. It's not overly drying matte. This is a new fave. I love this formula. This is in the color Sweet Cheeks, but I wanted to put that on to try out the next new product. This is the Makeup Geek Lip Glaze in Creamsicle Delight. It was a part of the holiday stuff she came out with. I'm really into the lip gloss trend right now. So and I thought these colors would pair together so beautifully. I like the shape of the applicator. It's kind of a triangle. And it is a beautiful gloss. Ooh, this is the first time I'm trying this color. The formula feels so nice. The wand shape is wonderful. Look how I can get the edge of my lip. Love that. Okay, you guys, that is everything. This is the finished look. I will leave everything I talked about in the video down below for you guys so that you can check out everything. There were a few hiccups in this video, I must say. I was really petrified when I first tried the souffle, but overall, I'm actually happy with how things have turned out. I actually do like the formula of the souffle, and I like how it's dried down and how I feel like I have nothing on my face at all. But I will let you know for sure down below. But so far, I would actually recommend it, especially if you're one of those who doesn't like the feel of a heavy foundation or really any foundation, and you really like that just like natural but better look. I think this would actually work out good for you. And of course, I have to do a shout out. If you haven't been here before, I do a shout out every video of someone who commented on my last video. Today's shout out is Vonda Dover. She said, awesome video with some cute emojis. I'm also a big fan of the emojis, Vonda. I use them all the time. Thank you so much for leaving a comment. I love seeing your guys' comments. I get so excited when I'm notified that there's a new comment. I'm like, yay! I love seeing you interact with me and each other. That is so awesome. You guys, thank you so much for watching. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. I am so excited. The Lash family is really growing, and I'm trying so hard to reach 1,000. And then make sure you follow me on Instagram and Snapchat, both places. And remember, as always, please try to stay positive, because at the end of the day, that is truly all we can try to do. Thank you so much for watching. Have a wonderful day.